Public is reporting from Israel, Be'eri Kibbutz, where more than 120 people were killed, where the Hamas terrorist on Saturday has entered the Be'eri. This was the first location where Hamas terrorist has entered into, and there were many of the house that was also destroyed. They took a shelter of the children as well as of the women. Many of the women and the children were also been tracked in. But what we have been witnessing now, because at first it was the entire area that was taken up by the Hamas terrorists, but now it is under being controlled by the IDF. As you can see, there are Merkavas and there are tanks, BMPs tanks, which is being placed here. We are just going in and around to show you the visuals of the Israel Be'eri Kibbutz, where now there are IDF officials who are also been there. I'll just ask my video journalist Sundar Shah to show you the visuals in and around what is really happening, because if we talk about the Be'eri, well, yes, there were more than 120 people were killed. And, there were also children who were killed. They burned many of the houses, and the story of Be'eri is we know that the Hamas terrorists who came, they burned many of the houses, and then they were waiting for the people to come out of their house, and they directly had an open fire. So this is the story of the Be'eri where we have been reporting from. But now the entire area is being taken away, has been taken over by the IDF. There are BMP tanks, what we see on your screen. There are Merkava tanks which is being placed here. Till now, the place is being called as a very sensitive place. As we have been speaking, we can also hear the explosion that has been happening. But this is in retaliation by the Israel. It's an IDF who've been retaliating with the Merkavas, with the artillery tanks and the BMP, which has also been placed here. So we have been reporting from Be'eri, and we also spoke to the colonel who has given the information about it, that Hamas has come to this location, and as you hear, there are artilleries on your screen. As you see, there are artillery that is being fired towards the Gaza city, as we have been reporting, very close to the Gaza border. And of course, there were ultimatum that was given to the people, asking them to evacuate themselves to a safer place from the northern to the southern side of Gaza. But now it's Israel time, who is going to take all the revenge of the attack that was done by the Hamas on the last Saturday. So as you see on your screen, there are continuously artillery that is being fired. There are Merkava which has been fired. There are rocket which has been fired towards the Gaza city. And the numbers we know, it's more than now 2,500 people have been killed in Gaza. There are the Hamas terrorists who have been killed, and IDF is constantly making that effort as far as the intelligence head or the aerial survey system head is concerned. So they have been making a constant airstrike as well as the attack that has been done. And we told about the story, but yes, it's an IDF who's constantly striking towards the Gaza city. This is after the ultimatum that was given to the people to evacuate from the northern to the southern side.
Well, the IDF has now released a new video showing the Hamas's terrorist infrastructure and also the sites that they use to launch their operations in Israel.
This is Gaza, home to Gaza City. Beneath lies Hamas terrorist infrastructure. Why? Hamas purposely places Gazans in the line of fire to maximize casualties. Don't believe us? Let's see that again. The secondary explosion was caused by ammunition stored in homes. Just watch. Shortly after, you can see Hamas rockets being launched from the same area. This is Gaza, home to Gaza City. Beneath lies Hamas terrorist infrastructure. Why? Hamas purposely places Gazans in the line of fire to maximize casualties. Don't believe us? Let's see that again. The secondary explosion was caused by ammunition stored in homes. Just watch. Shortly after, you can see Hamas rockets being launched from the same area.